basketball tournament game. Before the game, we would like to recognize those student athletes who won Region 10 awards for their high level of athletic performance this year. For the Spartanburg Methodist Pioneers, first team All-Region Major Freeman. First team All-Region Kaylon Hudson. And second team All-Region Jawan Nichols. And from the Cape Fear Sea Devils, second team All-Region Corey Richardson. And now we'll have starting lineups for today's game. First, for the number 5 seed, Spartanburg Methodist College Pioneers. We welcome to the court sophomore guard, wearing number 4, Major Freeman. A freshman guard, wearing number 15, Toby Stack. And winning the freshman number 21, Jordan Trahan. A sophomore guard, number 22, Kennedy Aiken-Shannon. And for the freshman, number 25, Jawan Nichols. Head coach, Patrick Moynihan. And now, starting lineups for number 4 seed, Cape Fear Sea Devils. Starting for the freshman, number 0, Moses Tufts. A sophomore guard, number 1, Khalil Marshall. At forward, a freshman, number 2, Avion Kenner. A sophomore guard, number 3, Corey Richardson. And a guard, a freshman, number 4, Truman Plater.
The Cape Fear Sea Devils and Spartanburg Methodist Pioneers. 4-5 matchup here in our second quarterfinal game here at Catawba Valley Community College. As you see, Caldwell advancing easily over Gaston earlier today, and this should be a fun game. These two teams played some really up and down regular season games. Hi again, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. As you see, the number 5 seed Spartanburg Methodist Pioneers take the court, 19-11 this year, 9-7 in the region. 4 seed Cape Fear, 15-10 on the year, 9-7 in the region. Sea Devils have lost 3 of 5 entering the tournament. Spartanburg has won 5 straight. 4 of the 5 by single digits. And these two teams meeting for the 3rd time this season. Earlier this year, back on February 3rd, Cape Fear won at Spartanburg Methodist 88-81. Cape Fear was 11 of 21 from 3 in that game. There were 68 combined free throws. Please, Lord Jesus, let's not have 68 combined free throws today. Meanwhile, Spartanburg won at Cape Fear on February 24th, 93-88. Pioneers shot 52% in that game and held Cape Fear to 41% as Spartanburg Methodist controls the opening tip, and we're underway here in this quarterfinal. Catawba Valley Community College hosting this Region 10 tournament. Winner of this game will play Caldwell tomorrow as Trahan came up short, put back no by Nichols, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Spartanburg Methodist won the rebounding battle in both meetings during the regular season against Cape Fear. So here's Nichols, second team All-Region, 13.2 points per ball game, almost 8 rebounds a game, over a block a game. At the free throw line this season, Jawan Nichols, 63% as he gets the first one to go for Spartanburg Methodist. And make it 2-2 for Nichols. So the Pioneers playing their final season as a junior college. Last games here in this tournament that we'll see the Pioneers here in Region 10 as they go to the NAIA. They'll become a 4-year institution. 3 ball is short by Khalil Marshall. Cape Fear likes to get shots up. Like I said, this is going to be up and down today. Loud flip, no. Rebound by Pinner. Spartanburg 8th in the NJCAA, shooting nearly 51% as a team this season. Good aggressive offense there by Marshall, who scores. Khalil Marshall, 10.5 points per ball game. So 2-1 in favor of Cape Fear here in the first minute and change. Stags rockets that pass, forced it. It's a steal by Tufts. Pinner swings it out, and that pass is intercepted. Out on the run, it's Trahan who had it poked away, and that's going off Cape Fear. An early sub for Mark Lane and the Sea Devils as Pinner goes to the bench, and Danielle Lumbamba will come in. The scoreboard was incorrect, so we're tied at 2, and it Stags to inbound for the Pioneers. Major Freeman, first team all-region player, 15.4 points per ball game. Had his pocket picked by Marshall, but a late whistle. And a reach called on Khalil Marshall.
Khalil Marshall, that's his first.
Already 2 on Cape Fear. Freeman inbound it, and it's kicked. It looks like there is some kind of an internet issue going on at the gym. YouTube's giving me a couple errors, so hopefully that'll get worked out. Nichols got double teamed out to Freeman for 3, buries it. Major Freeman shooting 43% from 3 this season. Trying to answer right back, Richardson comes up empty. It trickles back to Richardson. And we're frozen in time again. Yeah, it looks like there's just a bit of an internet issue at the gym, folks. So I'm going to pause my commentary. And, well, it does look like the Sea Devils came up empty there. It's Freeman backing down. Now back to live action. It's Stags for 3. 8-2 start for Spartanburg. Jacoby Stags came in 29% from 3. And we got a timeout called. Yeah, we lost the internet again, folks. All right, whether we come back or not, I'm going to pause my part of the commentary so I can communicate with the folks at the gym about what's going on. Cape Fear back down the floor. That's going to be a traveling called on Clater. Boy, our first game went really smooth. Man, we're having all kinds of issues here in this one. And we're still buffering. So we're going to go away here again for a moment. He's giving me a couple errors, so hopefully that'll get worked out. Nichols got...
Sea Devils foul number 0, Moses Cups, his first 13th foul. At the line for the Pioneers, number 21, Jordan Trahan.
All right, folks, let's hope those internet issues have straightened themselves out. Meanwhile, 13 foul on Cape Fear. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. So real good start for Spartanburg Methodist as Jordan Trahan goes to the free throw line. Came in at 47% from the free throw line. And gets them both. So 12-2. Real good start for the Pioneers as Cape Fear has been cold offensively. We've played just about 4 minutes here in our second quarterfinal game. Richardson swings it out. Here is Marshall. And Marshall had his shot blocked out of bounds. Really nice defensive effort here at the get-go for the Spartanburg Methodist Pioneers. So Richardson to inbound it. Lumbamba, Marshall, Lumbamba, top of the key, steps left, fires the three, off the back iron, no. Offensive rebound by Richardson. Richardson tries it again and scores. Just the second bucket, or the first field goal, excuse me, for Cape Fear. Khalil Marshall got a couple from the free throw line. Pioneers back on offense, bucket in and out, offensive rebound, turnaround J is good. So Hudson scores. And it is 14-4 Pioneers here at the start of this one. The defending Region 10 champion, Cape Fear Sea Devils, with a slow start, but Tufts gets the bucket to go. Freeman out deep. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Here comes Major Freeman into this game. Porter attacks, back out to Freeman, and he traveled with the basketball. We are going to go to our first timeout. Cape Fear trailing Spartanburg Methodist, the 5 seed, leading by 8. We'll be back.
It's time to redefine what it means to be a college student. At Catawba Valley Community College, Red Hawks do more than learn. They explore, embark, and excel. Take charge of your academics close to home. Seek new talents. Capture your degree from every angle. And build the education you've always wanted. When it comes down to it, why walk when you can soar? Raise your standards. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Discover the CVCC Alexander Complex, your gateway to college in Taylorsville, North Carolina. The CVCC experience knows no bounds. It's education that reaches you, no matter where you are. With several associate degree programs and continuing education opportunities, you can unlock the full potential of Catawba Valley at the Alexander Complex. This is higher education close to home. Visit cvcc.edu to start your journey.
(14-6), great start for the Pioneers here in this 4-5 matchup. Winner gets Caldwell. That'll be our first semifinal. It'll be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Shima, glad to be back with you. So we're missing a couple of points for the Pioneers while we were having our buffering issues, but as of now, I've got Major Freeman with 3, Kalon Hudson with 2. Staggs with 3, 2 for Trahan, 2 for Nichols, and then 2 apiece for Tufts, Marshall, and Richardson for Cape Fear. Out of the media timeout, it's Sea Devils with the basketball. As Richardson faces some man pressure from Porter, spins in, swings it at Lumbamba for three, no good. Ball deflected, and it's going off the Pioneers. Inbound goes to Carver. Noah Carver into the game. Richardson scoops it into the corner for Clater. Now Marshall attacks with 10 on the shot clock. Missed it back rim. Tipped rebound is controlled by the Pioneers as Hudson wins the battle. Freeman into the front court for Spartanburg. Freeman gets around the defense. What a play by Major Freeman. He's got 5. Biggest lead again for Spartanburg is 10. Another turnover here for the Sea Devils. I mentioned the Sea Devils, the Region 10 champions a season ago, came into that tournament hot. It's the opposite this year. Spartanburg is the hot team right now, and they have been to close out the years. The turnaround J is good by Hudson, and it's all Pioneers right now. Marshall on the left wing. Top of the key, Carver. Carver attacks and called for the offensive foul. That's 4 team fouls on the Sea Devils. None yet on Spartanburg Methodist.
It's first, 14th foul.
Staggs airmails that pass out of bounds. Staggs is out there. Christian Ori has come into the game. Hudson for Spartanburg Methodist. Staggs. This is a Clater, Jefferson, and Jalen Jefferson now for the Sea Devils. Carver attacks, contested shot, got it anyways. Noah Carver with a tough bucket. Averaging nearly 15 points a game off the bench today for Cape Fear. Corner pocket 3, no good by Ori. Jefferson pushing for the Sea Devils. Catch and shoot, Clater for 3, yes! Sea Devils heating up a bit. Staggs into the lane, swings it out. Extra pass, Staggs for 3, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, it's off the Pioneers, they say. I have no idea. Pioneers fans, there's no number 10 on my roster. So if you're out there on the YouTube chat and you're a Pioneers fan, show me some love. We got the under 12 timeout. We'll take a break.
Where does education take you? Catawba Valley Community College offers premier community development and public services education. Train on industry standard equipment or take part in live scenarios with EMS and fire safety training. Our aspiring teachers can start their teaching degree with early childhood education programs. If you're a creative, come explore our Cosmetology Center, where your aesthetic talents will go far. Apply now. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Change the game with your technical degree. At Catawba Valley Community College, you can go beyond the textbook and learn in the innovative Workforce Solutions Complex. We have spaces for welding labs, automotive systems, computer-integrated machining, advertising and graphic design. There's no limit to what's possible at Red Hawk Nation. It's time to earn your technical degree. Apply today. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more.
right, just about set to get back to live action here. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. From the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio, you and I watching Region 10 action, and the guests on your right on the scoreboard, Spartanburg Methodist leading the Cape Fear Sea Devils 18-11 as we're just inside 12 minutes to go here in our second quarterfinal game. Cape Fear starts the out of timeout possession with a turnover, so ball back to the Pioneers, who have led for double digits for most of the early portion of this game. Good start for Major Freeman with 5, Hudson with 4. Staggs has 3, Trahan with 2, Nichols with 2 for the Pioneers. It's Hudson top of the key. Hudson goes behind the back, gets around his man, and scores. Kalan Hudson with 6 points. Sea Devils try to respond. Air ball, Nichols the rebound. If you weren't around for our first game, our mystery person takes a corner 3. It's Colin McKenzie. I've got him as number 13, but apparently he's 10 now. Boy, a little help from the coaches beforehand would just be great to let me do my job. I can look dumb all by myself. Air ball again by Carver into the forecourt now. It's Freeman. Freeman backing down. Top of the key, Hudson. Hudson attacks, scoop, and score. Spartanburg Methodist, courtesy of Kalan Hudson and his 8 points, have built a 14-point lead as we go to a timeout. Welcome back, everybody, as Spartanburg Methodist throwing the first couple of punches here in the first 10 minutes of this first half. They lead by 14, and they have played great defensively, forcing a number of turnovers on the Sea Devils. For Cape Fear, it's Richardson. Scoop over to Jefferson for 3. Nobody's fouled on the three-point shot. That is the first foul on the Pioneers. Spartanburg Methodist, I mentioned, they won 5 straight entering this tournament. 4 of those 5 by single digits. They had that crazy finish at Brunswick in overtime where they won close to the buzzer. That dummy Brunswick commentator didn't know what he was talking about at the end of that game, if you remember correctly. Who could that have been? Prior to this 5-game winning streak, though, for the Pioneers, they had a 2-6 stretch. They played a very difficult schedule at the beginning of the year, though. Key wins against Sandhills, Dundalk, Georgia Highlands. They also played other notable games against Walters State, who's a great program out of Tennessee, Harford, Indian River State. So this team comes in battle-tested, this Pioneers team. And right now they lead by 12. So Jefferson got 2 of 3. Spinning move by Hudson. And they're going to call a foul on the floor, I believe, on Cape Fear. Cape Fear's been very up and down in Region 10 play. They started 0-2. Then they won back-to-back. Then they lost 2 straight again. Then they won 3 straight before losing 3 of 5 to end that regular season. So it's been an odd year. I will say that most of these players for Mark Lane's team were major contributors to that championship run a season ago. But Pioneers right now with the wider eyes. They lead by 12. Looking for more. Porter for 3, no good. Tip for the rebound, and it's controlled by Cape Fear. Marshall into the front court. Pass deflected by McKenzie. And taken away by Trahan, then intercepted back by Marshall. Down low, bucket, and the foul for Richardson. Corey Richardson has 4. He'll go to the line, try to complete an old-school three-point play.
His first, team second foul. Corey Richardson at the line for the Sea Devils.
Corey Richardson, second-team All-Region, 12 points a game, almost 8 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 2.5 steals a game. Not a great free throw shooter, but otherwise a really good year. Hudson got the rebound off the free throw miss, so it's a 10-point game. Spartanburg's been in control for most of this afternoon. A strip but foul will be the 6th on Cape Fear as Staggs was on his way to the hoop. We're going to say he was in the act of shooting. Jacoby Staggs with 2 points today. Good free throw shooter at 76%. This Spartanburg Methodist team can really put it in the bottom of the net. Mentioned they're 8th in the NJCAA, 51% shooting as a team. And they have shot over 50% in 4 straight games coming into this tournament. Sea Devils trying to go quickly. They like to get shots up too. Jefferson was fouled from behind. So Jalen Jefferson, who hit 2 out of 3 moments ago, is going back to the free throw line. Spartanburg Methodist shot under 45% in just 4 games all year. They played 30 games, and they shot under 45% four times. That's it. Nichols is top 40 in field goal percentage at 61%. Hudson's 42nd. He's at 61% as well. These are technically Nichols is 60.8%. Hudson is 60.6%. Jefferson, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 3rd team foul on Spartanburg Methodist. Freeman the runner. Correction, it's Porter. Isaiah Porter scores his first bucket. Lead back to 12. Moses Tufts, top of the key. Richardson right wing. Richardson spinning, scooping, can't score. Tough angle on that. Hudson the rebound. Hudson puts the moves on, had his shot rejected. A rare miss for him, but intercepting the pass is Staggs. Great defensive effort there by Staggs. Nichols from the block, no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback rims in for Hudson. Hudson has 10 for Spartanburg. Cape Fear, Jefferson takes it back, swings it out. Marshall from downtown, no good. Rebound by Nichols. Nichols has it ripped away by Richardson. His reverse is good. Corey Richardson with 6. Jalen Jefferson has 4. That's most of the offense for Cape Fear. Answering right back Hudson, who cannot be stopped. First team All-Region, Kalan Hudson. 18.4 points per ball game, 9.2 rebounds, and another turnover. Cape Fear is just trying to do way too much out there right now. Staggs on the near side of your screen. Nichols over a double team, counted, and the foul for Nichols. Jawan Nichols, second team All-Region, 13.2 points per ball game, 7.9 rebounds. He'll go to the line for an old school three-point play when we come back after this media timeout.
Why choose Catawba Valley Community College? We help people create their future. Stay on track to earn your associate's degree in a place that challenges you. and encourages your growth. You can also look forward to what's next with our co-admissions partnerships, which allow students to transfer from Catawba Valley to their next university. Apply today and reach new heights this spring. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Your healthcare degree begins at Catawba Valley Community College. Our popular Raleigh Sim Hospital is the perfect place to develop skills in nursing, respiratory therapy, radiography, surgical technology, and more. Explore health education opportunities at Catawba Valley Community College and apply today. You never know what's next in store. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got 7:01 left to go here in this opening half, and what a half it's been for the Pioneers. Kalon Hudson earning that first-team All-Region badge here in this first half. He's got a dozen already. Major Freeman, also a first-team All-Region player with 5. Jacoby Staggs with 5 for Spartanburg. Jawan Nichols, second-team All-Region. He's got 4. McKenzie with 3. Porter and Trahan with 2 points each for Spartanburg Methodist. For Cape Fear, Corey Richardson with 6 points. Jalen Jefferson with 4. 3 for Clater, 2 for Marshall, Tufts, and Carver apiece. Nichols trying to complete the three-point play. He does, and he's up to 5. He's going to come out of the game for Patrick Moynihan. Jordan Trahan, I believe, came back in for him. This is the biggest lead for Spartanburg, 17 points. We expected this one to be an up-and-down barn burner, and instead the Pioneers have forced turnover after turnover on this side of the court. See how Cape Fear handles this final 6 minutes and 40 seconds. See if they can get on a run. Lubamba for 3, no good. Trahan with the rebound. Winner in this game will play Caldwell in our first semifinal tomorrow at 4 p.m. The spin move attacking Freeman too strong. Lumbamba throws it ahead. Pull up by Carver, no good. Rebound by McKenzie. Spinning Ori. Ori to the hoop. Yes! Christian Ori with his first bucket. The lead has ballooned to 19. The Pioneers are doubling up Cape Fear here in this first half. The first 2 meetings between the Sea Devils and Spartanburg Methodist were decided by 12 total points. Credit the Pioneers. When it's tournament time and you're in a one-game situation, you want to throw that first punch. Right now, Pioneers are doing just that. Carver turnaround J is no good. Sea Devils Region 10 champs last year. Won it on their home court. Crossover move, Ori no good. Rebound controlled by the Sea Devils. Marshall in the front court. Swings it out to Carver for 3. Yes! Noah Carver up to 5 points. As we approach 5 minutes left to play here in this first half. Freeman's pass intercepted. Good anticipation there by Carver. Marshall attacks. Marshall hangs. No, but he's fouled. So Khalil Marshall will go to the free throw line. By the way, folks, you can follow me on Instagram at Chris Sheeman or on Twitter at Chris Sheeman. You can also follow Region 10 Sports on Twitter or X or whatever stupid thing it's being called now. After each game, all tournament long, we'll have game highlights for the winning team. And those will be available, again, my Instagram and my Twitter and the Region 10 Twitter if they're following along with what I'm posting and tagging them at. So Khalil Marshall misses the first, 59% free throw shooter. Gets 1 out of 2. He's got 3 now today. Staggs goes out as Isaiah Porter comes back in for the Pioneers. Ori on the far side. Hudson, the hottest player for Spartanburg Methodist. Hudson with a dozen. Freeman, the bounce pass to Nichols. Nichols back out. Freeman right back into him. The big guy spins, shoots, can't score, follows his miss. Offensive rebound, no, but he's fouled. Jawan Nichols going back to the free throw line. He completed a three-point opportunity there moments ago. Nichols with 5 points today here in this first half. Came in averaging 13.2. 63% free throw shooter on the season. So Nichols has 7. Lead is 17 for Spartanburg. Going quickly, Harris down low, blocked. Sea Devils like to get shots up, as you can see. Getting up close to 70 shots a game, 14th in the NJCAA with 69.3 field goal attempts. 6 players average 7 attempts a game or more. 8 of 9 active players for Cape Fear average 7 points per game or better. It's a very balanced scoring team, much like Spartanburg. Face-up J by Truman Clater rims in. But Spartanburg in control here in this opening half, leading by 15. They've led by as many as 19 here in this half. They go down low to Nichols again. Slam dunk for Nichols. Jawan Nichols now with 9. I can tell you if Spartanburg wins this game, I'm already going over our highlight allotment here in this first half alone. Very little has gone wrong for this Pioneers team. Richardson, step back 3. Tipped rebound, controlled by Lumbamba, who put it up and got fouled. 15 foul on Spartanburg Methodist. We have a timeout. We'll have free throws when we come back here at the Region 10 quarterfinals.
Did you know North Carolina community colleges are not permitted to use public education funds for athletic programs? Without generous financial support, CVCC Athletics.
Back to live action here at the Region 10 basketball tournament. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you as Danielle Lumbamba goes to the free throw line. 72% free throw shooter, misses the first one. Pioneers in control. The 5 seed over the 4 right now, 42-25. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you at the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. We got some pretty gnarly weather coming our way, and it looks like it's going to hit right at about the second half. And if something happens on my end where my power goes out, I'll give you guys the video that I'm looking at. You guys will be able to watch, and you can get a nice break from the sound of my voice. Hudson on the putback. Kalan Hudson has dominated this first half. He has got 14. And might be pretty close to a double-double. I keep points. I don't keep rebounds, but just in my head, he's got to have 5 or 6 rebounds already at least. Richardson backing down. Sea Devils trying to respond, facing their biggest deficit once again. Here's Clater for 3. No good. Nice rebound there by Freeman, the guard. Freeman pushes into the forecourt, swings it out. Thought about the 3, instead driving in. Bucket no good that time for Hudson. Lumbamba gets it back. Here's Richardson. Over to Clater from downtown. In and out. Another one and done for the Sea Devils as got a travel call there on Porter. I didn't quite see that. Hudson going to get a well-deserved rest. Trahan back in. And now Porter goes out. So Trahan and Staggs both in. Number 22, Kennedy Aiken Shannon in. McKenzie back out there, and Freeman. That's the 5 for Spartanburg. Marshall, Clater, Richardson, Carver, and Tufts, the 5 for Cape Fear, as we have a strip but foul. 16 foul on Spartanburg. Quarterfinal action at Catawba Valley Community College. Nobody paying attention in the corner. 3 is good for Cape Fear. Noah Carver now has 8 points. Staggs leaves it down low. Layup is good by Trahan. So Spartanburg comes right back at you. Nice answer there by the Pioneers. Carver steps to the half circle, buries another jumper. Noah Carver in double figures with 10. First player for the Sea Devils in double figures. Turnaround flip shot off the back rim for Staggs, and then a whistle. Noah Carver has picked up his 3rd foul. And Mark Lane, a frustrated Coach Lane, going to have to make a change here. Jordan Trahan with 4 points today. Back at the line, 47% this season. Front end of the 1-1 is no good. Rebound by Clater. Here come the Sea Devils. Trailed by as many as 19. Richardson tries to cut it to 13, but he misses. Freeman another rebound. Freeman with 5 points. He's been good on the glass. Block there by Marshall, and another late whistle. Winner of this game will play Caldwell, who won 96-66 over Gaston in our first game. So Hudson back into the game. What a first half. 14 points, make it 15. 81% free throw shooter. Hudson, his rebounding numbers, he was tied for 28th in the NJCAA coming into the tournament with 9.2 rebounds a game. 17th with 98 offensive rebounds. He's over the century mark now this season as the pull-up J goes for Jefferson. Jalen Jefferson with 6.
30-second timeout.
Timeout going to be called by Spartanburg. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. Finish my thought on Hudson, who, as I mentioned, likely close to a double-double in this first half alone if he doesn't already have one. So he's over the century mark now on the season with over 100 offensive rebounds. I know he has at least 2 today, and he came in with 98. 268 total rebounds coming into play today, 17th best in the NJCAA, and he has 13 double-doubles so far this season. I mentioned it when Spartanburg Methodist played at Brunswick that, you know, going the 4-year route next year, a lot of these sophomores, although Nichols is a freshman, brought in by Patrick Moynihan, this is a great situation for a JUCO player because you're literally auditioning for your own coach, and that is very rare to happen. Speaking of Hudson, had it poked away, got it back, dribbles to the corner. Goes top of the key to Freeman now. Spartanburg obviously late first half running some clock here. Freeman attacks, and Freeman draws contact. This one looking not score-wise, but whistle-wise, much like that first meeting where these two teams shot a combined 68 free throws. That should never happen. Major Freeman at the line, 74% free throw shooter. Another first-team all-region player in this game. Freeman with 5 points today, and he's stuck on 5. Averaging over 15 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists on the year. He and Hudson both first team, and then Juwan Nichols, second team all-region for Spartanburg. Other than Caldwell, I think Spartanburg's the only one who has 3 players, either first or second team. Cape Fear has Richardson, second team. 5 seconds to work with for the Sea Devils, down by 16. Clater gets it off in time, can't get the bucket to go, and the half comes to a close. What a half it was for Spartanburg Methodist, the 5 seed dominating last year's Region 10 champion Cape Fear, 48-32. We'll take the 15-minute halftime break, folks. We'll come back in 15 and bring you all the second half action from Catawba Valley. Don't go too far.
It's time to redefine what it means to be a college student. At Catawba Valley Community College, Red Hawks do more than learn. They explore, embark, and excel. Take charge of your academics close to home. Seek new talents. Capture your degree from every angle. And build the education you've always wanted. When it comes down to it, why walk when you can soar? Raise your standards. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Discover the CVCC Alexander Complex, your gateway to college in Taylorsville, North Carolina. The CVCC experience knows no bounds. It's education that reaches you, no matter where you are. With several associate degree programs and continuing education opportunities, you can unlock the full potential of Catawba Valley at the Alexander Complex. This is higher education close to home. Visit cvcc.edu to start your journey.
Welcome back, everybody, as we're ready to get underway here in this second half. I had a little internet glitch on my end that was hopefully just a glitch. I mentioned we have got some rough weather coming my way, and if I do have long-standing issues, I'll make sure that you guys can see the video that I'm getting. But a great start to this one for Spartanburg Methodist. They lead it 48-32. They start the second half with a foul. Kalon Hudson, a big reason why. He's got 15 points in that first half. Jawan Nichols with 9. Major Freeman with 6. And Tacoby Staggs with 5. Jordan Trahan with 4. 3 for Colin McKenzie. 2 for Ori and 2 for Porter. Meanwhile, for Cape Fear, it was a sloppy start to the game. Noah Carver is in foul trouble with 3, but he is in double figures with 10 points. Corey Richardson has 6. Truman Clater with 5. Jalen Jefferson also with 6. Khalil Marshall with 3. 2 for Moses Tufts. And Richardson at the line looking to add to his total. Free throw shooting has been a problem today as well for Cape Fear. So Richardson salvages the trip. He gets 1 out of 2, up to 7 points here today, but bit of a surprising start. These two teams played 2 very competitive regular season games. Spartanburg Methodist and Cape Fear split during the regular season. Each team won their road game. Cape Fear won at Spartanburg on February 3rd, 88-81. Spartanburg won at Cape Fear 93-88. But the Pioneers have controlled this game pretty much from the get-go. If Cape Fear did have a lead, it was early on. Nichols double team, drives in, swings it out. Aiken Shannon for 3, no good. As Richardson grabs another board for Cape Fear. Region 10 champs a season ago. Cape Fear Sea Devils up against it now. Marshall for 3, got it to go. Let's see if that gets Cape Fear going. As the deficit, which has been as much as 19, is now 12. Nichols backing down, another turnover. Here comes Marshall to the hoop. Marshall scores again. It's a 10-point game. So Cape Fear look a little more alert. They get another steal. This is Richardson to Marshall now. Marshall again draws contact. And a chance for Cape Fear to make this a single-digit game.
That's his second team foul. Going to the line for Cape Fear will be number 1, Khalil Marshall.
Khalil Marshall, 59% free throw shooter, 6 points here today. And Marshall rims in the first one. First time Cape Fear has been within single digits in a long time as well. Also got 2 quick fouls called on Spartanburg. And Kalon Hudson quickly off the bench into the game for Patrick Moynihan. Marshall gets them both. Good run here for the Sea Devils. It's an 8-0 run to start this second half for Cape Fear, and they almost came up with another turnover. Hudson now loses it, goes to the ground, gets tied up with Pinner, and the possession arrow will favor Cape Fear. Hustle plays right now going to the Sea Devils. Richardson into the forecourt, guarded by Porter. Clater out deep over to Marshall. Cross court, Carver from downtown. Missed it short, tipped for the rebound, and Nichols collects for Spartanburg. Stags into the forecourt. Nichols backing down Penner. And he traveled with the basketball. No buckets. This 8-0 run for the Sea Devils continues as Cape Fear looks to maybe add to it here. Region 10 tournament being held at Catawba Valley Community College, Hudson, North Carolina. Correction, Hickory, North Carolina. Marshall on the wing, goes to work, swings it out, Penner for three, no. Rebound controlled by Hudson, and then he is fouled. First foul in the second half on Cape Fear. Spartanburg has 2. We're just about 3 minutes in the second period. Don't forget later on our final quarterfinal action tonight. 2 hottest teams maybe in Region 10 outside of Spartanburg. Brunswick and Salkehatchie at 5 p.m. And then at 7 p.m., Richard Bland and Wake Tech. Nichols putting the moves on. Nifty basket by Jawan Nichols. That ends an 8-0 Sea Devils run, puts Spartanburg back up by 10, and a traveling call there on Cape Fear. So here come the Pioneers. Stags between the circles. Spinning, swings it out, and Hudson on the wing. Hudson backing down, got doubled up. Now just single coverage, and he's called for 3 seconds. Nice defense there by Avion Pitter, who stood his ground. Mark Lane is all the way on the court, yelling his approval for his team. Spinning Richardson, swings it out. Deep 3 by Carver, rims in. Here come the Sea Devils. Carver's got a baker's dozen. It's a 7-point game. This is as close as Cape Fear has been since the opening 5 minutes, maybe. Hudson, the hot hand in the first half with 15 points. Hands it off to Porter. Porter out deep, goes right of the screen, attacks and scores. No, he's called for an offensive foul. It'll be Cape Fear basketball when we come back. 15:47 left to go. We got ourselves a basketball game and a 3-possession game here in the quarterfinals.
Why choose Catawba Valley Community College? We help people create their future. Stay on track to earn your associate's degree in a place that challenges you and encourages your growth. You can also look forward to what's next with our co-admissions partnerships, which allow students to transfer from Catawba Valley to their next university. Apply today and reach new heights this spring. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Your healthcare degree begins at Catawba Valley Community College. Our popular Valley Sim Hospital is the perfect place to develop skills in nursing, respiratory therapy, radiography, surgical technology, and more. Explore health education opportunities at Catawba Valley Community College and apply today. You never know what's next in store. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Cape Fear with a nice start to this second half. It was 48-32 Spartanburg Methodist at halftime. 11-2 extended run as we're 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the final period. Winner gets Caldwell tomorrow. Cobra's top seed winning by 30 in their game. Clater for 3, no good. And chasing down the rebound is Jordan Trahan. Trahan and Hudson. Freeman out there. Looks like Nichols getting a rest. Staggs is in. Tough move to the bucket there by Trahan. Trahan now with 6. Sea Devils, it's Richardson out deep, facing some pressure. Pinner now goes right of the lane. Swings it out open. Look, Marshall for 3, no. Offensive rebound, Clater from the sky. Marshall ran into the body, kept the basketball somehow with his fingertips. Pinner now swings it out. Clater from the corner, no. Rebound chased down by Freeman. Freeman, got to be a foul called somewhere there. Marshall was, I think, looking for an offensive foul, but he was the guilty party. Khalil Marshall now and Carver both have 3 fouls apiece for Cape Fear. Spartanburg with 3 team fouls, Sea Devils with 2 there on your screen. Freeman out deep with it, gets a screen as McKenzie back into the game. So Colin McKenzie returns. There's Porter attacking to the cutter, and it's Trahan again. He's got 8. Answering right back in the lane, Cape Fear. And it's Richardson. Corey Richardson with 9. Circus shot there, up and down we go. This is more of the pace I was expecting for both teams when we started this game. Pinner going to pick up the foul. Both teams with 3 team fouls. And Jordan Trahan has been aggressive since coming back into the game. He's going back to the free throw line for the Pioneers to put them back up double figures maybe. Trahan with 8 points today. No good on the first one. Pioneers 19-11. They won 5 straight entering the tournament. Had a 2-6 stretch prior to that, but they're feeling real good and playing hot at the right time of the season. So Nichols misses them both. Rebound controlled by Carver. Cape Fear's trailed by as many as 19. Right now they're within 9. They've been as close as 7 here in this second half. Marshall dancing. Swings it out to Carver. Marshall left wing with 9 to shoot. 4 to shoot. Clater draws contact, can't get the bucket. It's the 4th team foul on Spartanburg Methodist. Truman Clater, 5 points today. Good free throw shooter at 79% this season. And the first one is good. Staggs goes out of the game. They bring back Hudson. Hudson had 15 in the first half. No points yet here in the second. So both free throws are good for Clater. He's got 7. And once again, this is as close as Cape Fear has been since early on in this game. Second time they're within 7 here in this second half. Freeman left of the lane, into the lane. Defender fell down, no whistle. It's a steal by Marshall. Out to Tuss, left it short. That's going off Spartanburg, out of bounds though. So it'll stay with Cape Fear. Another sub, this time Freeman goes to the bench. Porter comes right back in for Spartanburg. Richardson inbound, Marshall. Richardson now dribbles to the wing. Here's Clater. Carver driving baseline. Shot clock winding down. He's blocked but fouled. Spartanburg has racked up 5 team fouls with still 12:43 left to go in the game. McKenzie, the guilty party. Noah Carver, 13 piece so far today, 75% free throw shooter. Make it 14 for Carver. Trahan going to the bench. More shuffling for Spartanburg Methodist. Nichols back in. Left that one short. Rebound by Hudson. Cape Fear within 6. Pioneers trying to respond here. If you're just joining us, Spartanburg Methodist led 38-19 in the first half. And there's a wide open dunk. Second of the game for Nichols. Lead back to 8. Marshall. Richardson. Clater trying to draw contact. Officials don't bite. Nichols the rebound. Here comes Porter into the forecourt. Porter attacks. Porter can't score. And they call a blocking foul on Cape Fear. That is 4 on Carver. That is a huge, huge call in a game that's been refereed very tightly both ways. Carver's likely going to have to sit. We'll see if Spartanburg can capitalize on that when we come back after this timeout.
Come join a campus that believes in you. We believe everyone can belong, that their passions can be shared, and their voices can be heard. We are open to new possibilities, and we encourage you to explore what's next in store. Come join a campus where the ordinary can become extraordinary. Who knows? College could be more than you ever expected. Be more. Be CVCC.
Did you know North Carolina community colleges are not permitted to use public education funds for athletic programs? Without generous financial support, CVCC athletics would not be possible. Thank you to every sponsor, past and present, whose donations have opened doors for our Red Hawk athletes. CVCC is committed to excellence, and we need your help to continue our. The Ready, Set, Soar Open House is back at Catawba Valley Community College. At the CVCC Open House, you can explore degree programs that are fit for your unique goals. You can find your place in Red Hawk Nation. And while you're here, you'll be able to meet with college staff, discussing topics like financial aid, student resources, and how to make the most of a degree plan at CVCC. Last year was great. This year will be even better. Together, we can make your talents shine. Come to the CVCC Ready, Set, Soar Open House on March 23rd.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got 12 minutes left to go in this one. And a big call there. Noah Carver, who leads Cape Fear with 14 points today, is going out of the game with his 4th foul. So Jalen Jefferson, good first half with 6 points, will come in for him. Meanwhile, it's Isaiah Porter at the free throw line, a 56% free throw shooter this season. So Spartanburg a chance to go up by 9 here if Porter can salvage the trip. The 4-5 matchup has been in control of the Pioneers for most of the day, but Cape Fear trying to make things interesting here in the second half. They've been within 6 after trailing by as many as 19 in the first half, those of you who might be joining us a little bit late. Chris Shima, glad to be with you from the home studio in Ohio. Richardson gets it down low, bank shot by Moses Tufts. His second field goal. I've got real gnarly weather coming our way, and I've never had a power outage doing a remote game, but you never know. Nichols, the offensive rebound. Nichols can't score. Players diving for it. I think it's going to be Pioneers basketball. I think they have the possession arrow. And it will. McKenzie goes out of the game. Freeman back in for Spartanburg. And now Pinner returns for Cape Fear. Inbound to Nichols. Nichols over a double team, no good. Got another offensive rebound. Nichols being pestered, and Clater, I think, poked him in the face. Fouls starting to rack up for both teams, who have 5 apiece. Still 11:03 left to go. It's been a foul-heavy game, which is what we saw the first time these two teams met. Not quite as whistle-heavy as that meeting, but there's another one on Marshall. I think that's going to be 4 on Marshall now. Remember, Cape Fear doesn't have a ton of depth, and now Marshall is grabbing at his leg on top of that. So if you're Spartanburg, keep attacking. It's been called tight. You have to recognize that. Get it down low to your big guys, Nichols and Hudson. This is exactly what they're doing. But I'm saying keep going. It looks like Marshall is still down, so we're going to go to an injury timeout here, and we'll be back.
Where does education take you? Catawba Valley Community College offers premier community development and public services education. Train on industry standard equipment or take part in live scenarios with EMS and fire safety training. Our aspiring teachers can start their teaching degree with early childhood education programs. If you're a creative, come explore our Cosmetology Center, where your aesthetic talents will go far. Apply now. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Change the game with your technical degree. At Catawba Valley Community College, you can go beyond the textbook and learn in the innovative Workforce Solutions Complex. We have spaces for welding labs, automotive systems, computer-integrated machining, advertising and graphic design. There's no limit to what's possible at Red Hawk Nation. It's time to earn your technical degree. Apply today. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more.
Folks, the news is not good as we're back to action at Catawba Valley, and Khalil Marshall is being carried off the court. That is massive for Cape Fear. Khalil Marshall with 8 points here today. At the line now, it's Porter. Gets the first free throw to go. Isaiah Porter's got 4 points. Catawba Valley Community College hosting this Region 10 men's basketball tournament. 1 out of 2 at the line. Pinner, the rebound, almost threw it away. And he did. Hudson gathers, scores, and he's fouled. What a play. That is 17 fouls on Cape Fear as well. So count the bucket.
17 foul.
First points in the second half for Kalon Hudson, who's now up to 17 points in the game. Completes the three-point opportunity. Hudson with 18, and the lead is 11 again. Richardson drives in, got cut off, swings it out. Lumbamba from the elbow, no good. Tipped for the rebound, and it's going off Spartanburg Methodist. .10:29 still to go. Inbound to Jefferson on the wing. To the free throw line. Bucket is good. Jalen Jefferson. He's got 8. So we've kind of ping-ponged now between double digits and single digits. Neither team really making much of a run since Cape Fear went on that 11-2 extended run to get themselves back in the game. Hudson to the bucket, had it stripped by Clater, and then it's off the Sea Devils, they say. Pioneers up against it on the shot clock, though. They'll have to go quickly here. Staggs is in for the Pioneers. Freeman inbound. Nichols got a hoist. And the rebound by Lumbamba. Richardson going to work, swings it out. Extra pass to Jefferson from Clater. Pinner now top of the key. Goes left of the lane, the runner off the back iron. Rebound, Nichols. Ori goes left side with it. Freeman dribbling left wing. Hudson, bounce pass to Nichols. Lost the handle on it. Lumbamba with the steal. 3-on-2 for the Sea Devils. The reverse is good. Nifty play by Jefferson. So Jefferson in double figures now with 10. Joining Carver. Nichols out deep with it. On a switch, Pinner was guarding Ori, and then Ori took him to the hoop, going to the line. Clater picks up his second, 8th team foul. Christian Ori, 75% free throw shooter on the season. Gets the first one to go. Nichols out of the game, and Jordan Trahan comes in. Good minutes for Trahan in this game. He started, has 8 points. Ori up to 4 as he gets both free throws. .8:29 to go in the game. Spartanburg by 9 again. Entry pass deflected. It comes back to Pinner, who scores a quick turnaround. First bucket for Avion Pinner today. Hudson goes left of the lane, turn around, and it poked away. It's a steal by Cape Fear. Throw ahead goes to Jefferson, and he has it stripped out of bounds. So the steal by Noah Carver. Remember, Carver playing with 4 fouls. Khalil Marshall also has 4, although he is out of the game with an injury. We got our first rumble of thunder here. Come on, y'all. Let's play this game. Krishima Media's hanging on to power for dear life here. Inbound goes to Carver. And a collision there going to be called a blocking foul. It's been pretty consistently called that way. 16th foul on Spartanburg, and we're going to have another media timeout. 7:52 left to go in this game. Cape Fear trying to make some noise. Pioneers trying to hang on.
Why choose Catawba Valley Community College? We help people create their future. Stay on track to earn your associate's degree in a place that challenges you and encourages your growth. You can also look forward to what's next with our co-admissions partnerships, which allow students to transfer from Catawba Valley to their next university. Apply today and reach new heights this spring. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Your healthcare degree begins at Catawba Valley Community College. Our popular Valley Sim Hospital is the perfect place to develop skills in nursing, respiratory therapy, radiography, surgical technology, and more. Explore health education opportunities at Catawba Valley Community College and apply today. You never know what's next in store. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more.
Hickory, North Carolina, the site's Catawba Valley Community College. This Region 10 men's basketball tournament. Cape Fear Sea Devils have been within 6 here in the second half, Chris Shima, glad to be back with you from the home studio in stormy Ohio. Wherever you're watching from, hopefully you're enjoying it. Second quarterfinal today. We'll take a break. Then at 5 p.m., Brunswick and Salkehatchie. And at 7 p.m. approximately, Wake Tech and Richard Bland. They leave it for Nichols. Slam dunk again for Jawan Nichols, his third of the game. Lead back to 9 again for Spartanburg. Cape Fear trying to hang around. They got guys in foul trouble. Khalil Marshall left with an injury. The Region 10 champs from a season ago are up against it right now as they commit the offensive foul, and that's it for Carver. The team's leading scorer with 14 points today will have to go to the bench. Moses Tufts will come back in for Mark Lane, but tough right now for Cape Fear. They are really up against it. Now if you're Spartanburg Methodist, this is the chance to really make a run, put this game to bed. Nichols has trouble with his hands again, and it's a steal. Jefferson throws ahead, and Pinner had it blocked. Taken away, wrestled away nicely by Porter. Here comes Porter into the forecourt. Gets it to Staggs, and now Spartanburg will set up the offense as we go inside. 6.5 left to play in this one. Freeman, Staggs on the left side. The step back J by Porter is money. Spartanburg back up double figures now. And a steal. Cape Fear going a little too quickly. So Isaiah Porter now with 6. As we go inside 6 in the game. Freeman out, Nichols for 3. Rebound controlled by Jefferson. Oh, that's a good sign. Marshall is back on the bench. Jefferson from left of the lane, got it to go. Jalen Jefferson with a dozen. He's played well. Came in averaging 8.5 a game. Spartanburg Methodist trying to answer back. Now they'll set up the offense. Open look, Freeman left wide open, and he makes them pay. Major Freeman with 9. First team all-region. He's wide open in the corner. So Spartanburg by 12. Nearing 5 minutes to go, and Trahan took a shot there, and it looks like he's going to be the guilty party coming underneath like that, but he took the worst of it for sure. 17 fouls now. That'll send Clater to the line for a 1-and-1. Truman Clater, 79% free throw shooter. Nichols goes out. McKenzie in. More shuffling. Hudson out there. Ori. Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. McKenzie the rebound, then he got tied up, and Cape Fear is going to get it back. Nichols is up to 15. Hudson with 18. The big guys down low for the Pioneers have played great. Napping defensively, though. Pinner with the easy 2 and a timeout for Cape Fear. We'll step aside as well. We'll come back in 30 to 60 seconds.
The Ready, Set, Soar Open House is back at Catawba Valley Community College. At the CVCC Open House, you can explore degree programs that are fit for your unique goals. You can find your place in Red Hawk Nation. And while you're here, you'll be able to meet with college staff, discussing topics like financial aid, student resources, and how to make the most of a degree plan at CVCC. Last year was great. This year will be even better. Together, we can make your talents shine. Come to the CVCC Ready, Set, Soar Open House on March 23rd.
Bracket back up for you here as we've got 4:56 left to go in the basketball game. Winner of this game plays top seed Caldwell, who looked real strong after stumbling a bit to close the regular season. Caldwell won by 30. We're still in a timeout here, so we're going to go away again for another 30-second break. Ten-point lead for the Spartanburg Methodist Pioneers, number 5 seed in their final JUCO season as this college becomes a 4-year program. Some trapping pressure for the Sea Devils, no trouble for the Pioneers, though. Chris Sheeman back here with you as Freeman attacks, hangs, and scores. What an aggressive play by Major Freeman. Pioneers on their way now. Sea Devils trying to answer back. Pinner didn't like what he had down low. Here's Richardson. Richardson on the wing. Step back 3, airballed it right to McKenzie. This Pioneers team that has won 5 straight games entering the tournament is 404 away from meeting the top seed. That is 10 team fouls now on Cape Fear. Jefferson has 4. Cape Fear's running out of bodies. So Major Freeman now with 12. All these stats, by the way, are unofficial. I'm doing like 6 different things in addition to trying to commentate, so take the stats with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure Freeman's got 13. Hudson leads him with 18, Nichols with 15. So 3 players in double figures for the Pioneers, who have gone up 14. They've led by as many as 19. That was at 38-19 in the first half. Inside 4 minutes to go in our second quarterfinal. Good to see Marshall back in. Forget how this game might turn out for Cape Fear. It's a win that Khalil Marshall is on the court again. Ball deflected. It came to Hudson. So Hudson now with 20 in the game. And it's all semantics from here. The Pioneers on their way to their 20th win of the year. Blocking foul going to be called. That'll send Jefferson to the free throw line. We got a under 4 timeouts. So we'll step aside one more time.
Come join a campus that believes in you. We believe everyone can belong, that their passions can be shared, and their voices can be heard. We are open to new possibilities, and we encourage you to explore what's next in store. Come join a campus where the ordinary can become extraordinary. Who knows? College could be more than you ever expected. Be more. Be CVCC.
Did you know North Carolina community colleges are not permitted to use public education funds for athletic programs? Without generous financial support, CVCC athletics would not be possible. Thank you to every sponsor, past and present, whose donations have opened doors for our Red Hawk athletes. CVCC is committed to excellence, and we need your help to continue our athletic legacy. Scan the QR code on your screen to make a gift and become a sponsor today. The Ready, Set, Soar Open House is back at Catawba Valley Community College. At the CVCC Open House, you can explore degree programs that are fit for your unique goals. You can find your place in Red Hawk Nation. And while you're here, you'll be able to meet with college staff, discussing topics like financial aid, student resources, and how to make the most of a degree plan at CVCC. Last year was great. This year will be even better. Together, we can make your talents shine. Come to the CVCC Ready, Set, Soar Open House on March 23rd.
All right, back to live action with Jalen Jefferson at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. 13 today for Jalen Jefferson. I said, those of you who watched the Brunswick games that we did with Spartanburg and Cape Fear, I talked a little bit about this tournament, just not knowing what to expect and set my expectations for pretty much anything, because I think 1 through 7 can win. And what we're seeing right now from the 5 seed as Nichols puts an exclamation slam dunk down is really impressive. What we saw earlier is Clater gets the bucket. He's up to 9. Cape Fear will call timeout. What we saw from Caldwell earlier today was impressive. And it's the best time of the year, is it not? Who knows what the heck is going to happen next. We'll take a timeout, though. 3:13 left to go. We'll be back in 30. All right, some trapping pressure here with 3:13 left to go, as it'll be Pioneers basketball out of the timeout. And, Harris. Kyler Harris is in the game, and he almost had a steal for Cape Fear, his first appearance. Inbound goes to Freeman. Freeman throws it ahead. And Nichols, he's had a bit of trouble hanging on to the basketball here today. If you want to gripe about a kid who's probably got a double-double with 17 points, that's maybe nitpicky a little bit, but worth noting. Pull up from the corner by Clater is no good. It's swung out. Harris for three, no good. Boy, Richardson stays with it a third time, comes up short. Nichols had the rebound, lost it, but Spartanburg into the front court now. Down low, it's Porter, the reverse, no good. 2.5 left to go. Out of the packets, Richardson. Pump fake, bucket. Corey Richardson in double figures with 11. Cape Fear calls timeout again. Welcome back to Catawba Valley. Chris Sheeman back here with you. And Spartanburg Methodist will inbound again up by 11. 2:32 to go in the game. I don't know if Cape Fear is going to play the foul game or not because they can't afford to lose too many guys. There's a bunch of players for the Sea Devils with 5. Trahan is in, gets it into the front court, gets it back, and throws it down. An exclamation point on this game from Trahan. Spartanburg Methodist is 2:17 away. For Trahan, he's in double figures now with 10. Pioneers get a steal, and the clock is their very best pal right now. Freeman playing keep away. As we go inside, 2 minutes to go here in our second quarter final. It's starting to look more and more likely, although a steal here by Harris. Spartanburg Methodist and Caldwell will be our first semifinal. Again, that'll be played tomorrow at 2 p.m. Oh, excuse me, 4 p.m., not 2, 4. 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. are the semifinals tomorrow. First one good for Avion Pinner, up to 5 points today for Avion. And gets 1 out of 2. So the lead remains 12. Getting some pressure here for Cape Fear. Hudson nearest us. Hudson with a game-high 20. 15 of those coming in the first half. Another steal. And this three can make things interesting. Harris hits it. It's a 9-point game with 1:14 to go. And I think we're going to get a timeout here. So Spartanburg Methodist will call for, what? I thought we had a time. The official blew the whistle for something. I was working on the bracket, so I didn't quite see it. So, evidently we're starting over, and they're going to play the foul game now.
Sea Devils foul number 3, Corey Richardson, his second. At the line, for the Pioneers, number 4, Major Freeman. Shoot 2.
So Major Freeman with 13 today, 74% free throw shooter. In and out on the first one. 3-possession game. 1 free throw would make it a 4-possession game. (81-71), Spartanburg Methodist by 10. We've got 1:08 left to go, and nobody's taken any of their timeouts with them. We'll be back.
Where does education take you? Catawba Valley Community College offers premier community development and public services education. Train on industry standard equipment or take part in live scenarios with EMS and fire safety training. Our aspiring teachers can start their teaching degree with early childhood education programs. If you're a creative, come explore our Cosmetology Center, where your aesthetic talents will go far. Apply now. Visit cvcc.edu to learn more. Change the game with your technical degree. At Catawba Valley Community College, you can go beyond the textbook and learn in the innovative Workforce Solutions Complex. We have spaces for welding labs, automotive systems, computer integrated machining, advertising and graphic design.
All right, we're back to live action here at Catawba Valley. 1:08 left to go. To the hoop, bucket no good, tip no good, third tip no good, and Nichols with the rebound. Then he is fouled. So just inside a minute left to go. Jawan Nichols, who has 17 points today, can go to the line, try to complete an old school three-point play, and, try to put his team up by a dozen. We'll have a little bit of a longer break, depending on when this one actually finishes, and then second seed Brunswick, 7 seed Salkehatchie in what might be the game of the tournament. Salkehatchie's playing real well. They mopped the floor with Caldwell and Brunswick in their most recent meetings. So Nichols gets 1 out of 2. Lead is 11, 4-possession game. He'll go out, Trahan back in. Nichols with 18, Hudson leads him with 20. Freeman's in double figures with 14, Trahan has 10. And Mark Lane says no foul. So the Pioneers, the 5 seed, going to win the season series against Cape Fear. And they're not ready to be done playing JUCO basketball, these Spartanburg Methodist Pioneers. They're going to play on to the semifinals here in this Region 10 tournament, and what an effort. This is really a wire-to-wire victory for Spartanburg Methodist today. A game they led by 19. Cape Fear made some runs in this second half. You credit Cape Fear for continuing to fight. But this Pioneers team's really been in control for all 40 minutes. They came out strong, forced a number of turnovers, able to build out a 10-point lead very early at 14-4. Cape Fear in the second half started strong after they trailed at halftime 48-32. It was an 11-2 run at the time. They would cut it to within 6 a couple of different times here in the second half, but Pioneers never really wavered, stayed within their game plan, and they will win today. The turnover there, and Spartanburg Methodist can just run this one out. The defending champs will not repeat, and for the 4th consecutive year, Region 10 will have a new tournament champion as the 5 seed Spartanburg Methodist ends the Sea Devils season today, 83-71. Spartanburg Methodist wins their 20th game of the year, goes to 20-11 on the year. Cape Fear, their season ends at 15-11. The Region 10 champs from last year are done. Let's take a look at the updated brackets. Should be a fun one tomorrow. Two great offenses on display, two great defenses as well. The top seed Caldwell, the 5 seed Spartanburg Methodist in one semifinal at 4 p.m. But we got business to handle later today at 5 p.m. Second seed Brunswick, 7th seed Salkehatchie, followed by our nightcap between 3rd seed Wake Tech and number 6, Richard Bland. Come on back for all the action later on tonight, folks. Until then, my name's Chris Sheeman. We'll talk to you again in about an hour.